MSA flag getting raised, and away they go. Good start there for Liebenberg. Looks like, they could just getting himself, wrestling his way back in there. That was Cristiano Morgado rescuing his way back into that second place. But almost got squeezed out there by the 69 Kart of Sebastian Boyd. See a bit of a breakaway they're going on. Freddie Limburg, Cristiano Morgado and Sebastian Boyd. A 3-kart breakaway right now. Morgado running in Masters. Liebenberg and Boyd running DD2. So DD2 running in 1 and 3rd position. 2nd position right now in the 111 Kart there. That's the first of your Masters with the Grandmasters. Got to be said there, 5 times world champion, man. Who wins 5 world champions in karting? Wow, count on one hand. Around the world, we have one of them. Cristiano Morgado. But Bradley Liebenberg, world-class standards. No doubt in my mind at all about that. Absolutely incredible. The understanding, of course, of kart setup as well. Battle left for that 4th place at the moment. They cross over the line. That's Jonathan Peterson, who finished 7th in the world DD2 Masters Championship in 2018 in Portimao, Portugal. While defending that 4th position there from Kian Gratis. Kian in the DD2 kart. You can see Kian on the brakes, able to brake later, going down into DT corner. Running that less weight there, of course, the Masters take the braking into consideration. Although they say Jonathan Peterson, the best of the late breakers in the country, this guy really can brake late. Not concerned about carrying the extra weight. He'll still out-brake anybody going, especially at this home circuit of his, going down to DT corner and down at SMD turn. Liebenberg, straight line pace, nobody to match it there, including the world champion. It's Cristiano Morgado not able to match the pace of that incredibly quick kart of Bradley Liebenberg. Sebastian Boyd having a great drive in that 3rd position. Great scrap for that 4th, very close indeed between that kart of Jonathan Peterson and Ken Grottis. Once again, it's a Master versus a DD2. So both Cristiano Morgado in his 111 Master kart and Jonathan Peterson in the 169 Vertex Auto Master kart. They're doing great jobs defending against DD2s. Great battle going for 6th place as well. That's Dusan Radujevic and Carl Lawrence going head-to-head there with Waylon Wyman. Well, it's absolutely the man who can climb behind the wheel of anything with an engine and show he's a race ace. Brad Limburg, whether it be a Polo Cup, GTC or karting, he's a master. Up the back straight away to the tabletop here. Well, Cristiano Morgado, just wonder how many laps he's done around world-class circuits to claim 5 World Championship event titles, should I say. Vast experience. Many juniors learn by just watching these guys in action, just watching what they do. Visit them in their pits. Just go and have a look what they're doing and setting up their machines. Follow their journeys at the various tracks and learning from the masters. And this is on track right now. These guys have been around international competitors and national. Oh, there's a move there on Jonathan Pedersen. Catching Pedersen out there. That's Ken Grottis. Finds a way past Jonathan Pedersen caught in. I'm not bragging about Jonathan. Nobody could get him on the brakes down at SMD. And I've got to say, he got beaten on the brakes that time by Grottis. Well, that's what happens when you carry that extra weight. You can't always get in there and close the gaps, especially towards the end of the race there, where those brakes are really cooking now with that extra weight. Just overworked brakes there, and Jonathan Pedersen caught out by Grottis. Let's see whether he can return the favour this time. Down at approaching SMD turn, not close enough. There he saw, had a little look there. There's 5 laps still remaining. So this race far from decided right now on the various position. Limburg leading by 1.4 seconds. That's the advantage he has over the 111 Kart there of Cristiano Morgado. There's nothing much happening right now. Got this duel on there for that 4th position right now. Grottis and Pedersen. There's your leader, Kart number 12. No mistake about that, Bradley Limburg. 1.8 second advantage he has over second place man chasing Cristiano Morgado. Well, Morgado will focus on keeping Boyd back in 3rd right now, rather than overdo it there and throw away his chance, his points for that 2nd position. He'll defend that 2nd place there as best possible from Sebastian Boyd. Out there in Kart 69 in 3rd position. Ken Grott as well, he's going to have to race hard all the way to the end in the 13 Kart to keep Jonathan Pedersen back in that 5th position. Although Pedersen holds that 2nd spot in the Masters behind Cristiano Morgado. It's all about on-track positions for these guys, irrespective whether they're running Masters or DD2. Well, 2 laps to go. Bradley Liebenberg will pick up that last lap board when he comes through. Down at DT corner. incredibly quick out of the turns. That number 12 cart there of Bradley Liebenberg. Very, very quick out of the turns. Incredible bottom end that cart produces. It's across the line. Final lap for Brad Liebenberg. Cristiano Morgado, as I say, will just roll that triple one cart around there. Hold on to that second spot there and start to probably be focusing on his plans for race 2 later on. Right, not going to be any changes in what you see right now. Liebenberg will roll it over the line there, and with a 1.9 second advantage over Cristiano Morgado, taking second place. Sebastian Boyd takes third. Sebastian Boyd had a great drive in the 69 car to come home in second place in the DD2 and third overall, ahead of Kian Grotis in the 13 car. He took that third place in DD2 as that flag drops. Away they go, we're racing. Right, no surprises when I tell you this is a 15-lapper. Some of the fastest karts, certainly not only in the country but in the world. These guys, a lot of these guys have driven all over the world, competitive world-class championship events, finals in Italy, Portugal, and they're taking on the world's best. A lot of these guys. So we're watching quality racing going on here. 8 karts out there on track there, DD2 and Masters. Over the line they go. So Liebenberg at leads, Morgado. Sebastian Boyd there running in that third place. That's the way they finished race 1. DT corner, that's where we are right now. Well, Cristiano Morgado there with Sebastian Boyd. He knows that Boyd's got some serious pace. He'll be keeping a watchful eye on the DD2 man behind him. It's just under 1 second separating first to second in race 1. Remember, the Liebenberg is a DD2 driver up against the DD2 Masters driver, Cristiano Morgado in second in race 1. For those of you who don't know, the Masters carry an extra 7 kgs of weight in those karts, so they've got to brake sooner. They find it harder to get out of the turns. The DD2s have the advantage on low down power and of course the late braking. Straight line pace there. That number 12 cart there of Liebenberg is frightfully fast. I'm just having a look at the race 1. Best lap time of 43.733. With average speed of 86.434 kilometers an hour. Bradley Liebenberg in that number 12 cart. Let's just give you an idea that the average speed is 86 an hour. These karts are super quick. Well, Boyd in second place has managed to get by. He's dropped Morgado down to third place. Well, if you can find your way past the 5 times world champion, well, you pat yourself on the back because you are doing something right. Cristiano Morgado, a master of kart setup there, and of course skill. The reason why he's a 5 times world champion. If you can find a way past him, you've done something right. But passing him there and staying there is another thing. He's got to really work at keeping that pace up there. Is he going to go after Limburg now, or is he going to focus on holding on second, keeping Morgado back at third? Jonathan Pedersen runs in that 4th place. Second place, the master driver behind Morgado, and sitting in that 4th place overall, Carl Lawrence. And he showed some good, some signs of moving high up the order in race 1 early on, finishing in that 6th position it was. Carl Lawrence out there, another one of the DD2 Masters. At the moment sitting in that 3rd position in the DD2 Masters with his 5th place overall. Ken Grottis there in 13. Well, they're running the DD2 class. Grottis at the moment sitting 3rd position in DD2. Ahead of Waylon Wyman and Dusan Radojevic. Well, super smooth, unfazed by anything that's going down behind him there. Your man up front there, Bradley Limburg, with the new fastest lap of the race so far, 43.724. 43.724. In fact, that is his fastest lap of the day. His best lap in race 1 was a 43.733. He's now got that down to a 43.724. So fine adjustments in the pits there, no doubt why his team have found a little bit more edge on pace and looking sharper in race 2. Right, so yeah, we are racing with the DD2. Heat 2 for them. Just over 7 laps remain. Across the line, it will be 6. Bradley Limburg down intermediate straight. Nice, clean, hard braking, very, very late on the brakes as well. That kart works well, handles well, it brakes well, accelerates well. It just gives them a full package there. And of course, you've got that the legendary experience on the seat as well in the form of Bradley Limburg. Put the whole package together, well, it's got to be a winner. It's got to be a winner. It's got to be an amazing, amazing man to watch in action. The Bambinos will be out next. Bambinos will be out next for their 3rd and final heat. We're watching DD2 Heat 2. So our leaders cross over the line with a 2.780 second advantage. Bradley Limburg over Sebastian Boyd, the 2 DD2 drivers. And there's no way anybody's reeling in this man up front. Bradley Limburg has got this one pretty much dialed in, controlling the race totally from the front. Got his dad, Corey Limburg there, very experienced Corey Limburg there. He's run teams before, vast experience at setting up karts. Just quietly watching his boy get on with it. Tells me he doesn't have too much to do with kart prep or anything like anymore, but just gets to the track to support his boy and enjoy watching karting. So I'm sure he's enjoying today. He really is. And I think Brad Limburg knows enough about karts himself here to organise his own kart setup. The man in third place there, Cristiano Morgado. Well, he's got his dad, yeah. Rui Morgado there. He's travelled all around the world with Cristiano, helping him win world championships. A great team that understand the whole concept of karting, setting him up there, getting the balance right there, and getting the driver's head right. Just a full package of success there. Reason why he's brought home 5 world champions. 5 world championship events or trophies. But it just goes to show you, as time goes by, technology increases, things change, younger drivers come through. They seem to have the edge over the older, more experienced drivers, and it's always difficult to be at the top and stay at the top. And I'm sure if you speak to Cristiano Morgado, he'll tell you it's very difficult to race with the younger drivers these days. They cross the line. It's 2 laps remaining. 2 laps to go. The gap from first to second now. 2.9 seconds separating Brad Liebenberg in Kart number 12 and Sebastian Boyd in Kart 69. Those are your 2 DD2s. Your third place DD2 driver is down in 6th position. Ken Grottis in Kart 13. That's your third place DD2 driver. In the Masters, their third place man, Cristiano Morgado, leads the DD2 Masters from Jonathan Peters, who's in 4th position overall. And Kart 169. And it's the next best there is Carl Lawrence in the 129 Kart. He's your 3rd position at DD2 Masters driver. Last lap board is out. It's 1 to go. Bit of pressure there on Jonathan Peterson in the form of Carl Lawrence and Ken Grottis. Round Thunderdome again. We'll watch them at the back straight away. Your leaders down at this DT corner. Very quietly negotiating. That's the best way you know how. Rest taking the foot off the loud pedal. No need to go moggy now. Just keep it safe. Brady Limburg got a long lead. And rolls it up to take the checkered flag. Making 2 out of 2 right now. Because of the conditions, declared a wet race. And away they go. Great start there from the man who's dominated DD2 all weekend. Bradley Limburg gets off the line very, very quickly. Races his way down to corkscrew around Thunderdome. Straight line pace. There's been nobody to match him all weekend. And this is where he finds he can make that breakaway. But he is up against a 5 times world champion in the wet. That might turn things around. Cristiano Morgado will fancy his chances in these trying conditions. Ken Grottis in the 13 Kart. He'll be hoping for a good result as well. Well, Jonathan Peterson, not a man who's scared to drive in the wet. So Jonathan Peterson could fancy his chances here in these trying conditions. In fact, was one of the stars of the wet meeting 2 weeks back, the pre-national regional. Jonathan Peterson was an absolute revelation. He loved the wet conditions. He was super quick, and this might be what he's been wanting all weekend, to find challenging conditions out there. Sitting in 3rd place right now. Brady Limburg has a 0.867 second advantage at the moment over the 111 Kart of Cristiano Morgado. Well, Waylon Wyman at a 75 Kart Not able to shake Carl Lawrence off just yet. We've seen Carl Lawrence come on strong during the course of the day in this DD2 class. In fact, competing in the DD2 Masters. So let's have a look how they stand at the moment there. With 7 laps remaining. Leading the DD2 and leading overall Bradley Limburg in kart number 12. From Waylon Wyman in kart 75. He's in 4th position and sitting in 2nd position at the moment in DD2. And your 3rd place DD2 driver is Kian Grottes in kart 13. In the Masters there, Jonathan Peterson, 3rd place overall right now, and leads the Masters. Well, should I say 2nd in the Masters, behind Cristiano Morgado. And your 3rd place Master is Carl Lawrence. Carl Lawrence in kart 129. Well, here comes pressure. Here comes pressure for Jonathan Peterson in the wave of Waylon Wyman. Oh, around the outside. Peterson said it won't get me that easy. Found a way around the outside. A DT turn. And manages to hang on that 3rd position. But a good attempt there from Waylon Wyman in kart 75 to take on Jonathan Peterson for that 3rd place overall. There they are into up he fires away up the inside. Continue to scrap. Peterson won't surrender that easy. He'll try to come right back. And remember, these guys are focused on safety. They don't want to go throw these carts down the road. Keep it off the tyre walls. Testing conditions there for these guys right now. Well, that was a good pass. It's got to be said. Waylon Wyman, a great pass there to take on Jonathan Peterson and put himself into 3rd place. Although they're competing 2 different classes there. Well, Wyman will take on that 2nd position in the DD2 class, courtesy of his 4th place overall. Well, 3rd place overall, Waylon Wyman will take on 2nd in DD2. Very wide, high line down a DT turn for your race leader, Bradley Liebenberg. Ooh, just bouncing over the apex there. Cristiano Morgado. Well, what can we say, Bradley Liebenberg? The fans had to travel around watching karting, always highly impressed with Bradley Liebenberg when he gets into a seat of a DD2 kart. So much experience, so much success, multiple champion. What a pleasure to watch this man in action. 2 laps to go for your race leader. Cristiano Morgado there, well, holding on a lonely 2nd place at the moment. Well, it's 3.4 seconds off the lead. 3.4 seconds off the lead of Bradley Liebenberg. Well, Waylon Wyman there, having a great final. Really is looking solid in the final. Your second position driver in DD2, third position overall. Well, just look at it down at SMD turn. The guys are really running hard into the turns, using the high wall, finding the loose rubber on the outside of the track. So the checkered flag is waiting, and it's got, no doubt, the name Bradley Liebenberg written all over it. What a weekend he's had. There he is, Stuart. Hockey stick over the line. Brad Liebenberg is king of DD2 this weekend. If I can call on Jennifer for Hale to please come and help me dish out the trophies. Please give Jenny a nice round of applause. This lady always willing to help. Thanks. Thanks, Jen. All right, DD2 in sixth position, Ken Grottas. In fifth position, Waylon Wyman. Very impressed with this man as the weekend went by. He got better and better. Well done, Carl Lawrence taking fourth position. Not yet. All right, you go to your All right, well, there we are. All right, your top three DD2 drivers today. Please give it up there. Jonathan Peterson takes third spot. Second position goes to Cristiano Morgado. You can see the guys when they get married, they just get more sophisticated. All the hair, long hair is gone, looking very strong and respectable. And nice thing is he's still staying with karting. Well done. Our man, Cristiano, well done, buddy. Number one spot today. And I said to his to the old man, I hope your son has lots of kids because he deserves to make them all as talented as he is. Bradley Liebenberg, the winner today. You know, something I really enjoy with these old boys now, because that's what they are. They've been there, done a quality T-shirt. They're a great bunch of guys. They love each other. There's no ever anything bad, no fist thrown. They get on and they do the job, and they love each other and help each other on and off the track. So well done to all our DD2 drivers. All right.